Hey everybody, I'm Joshua Samuels.
And I'm Emma Lukens, and I'm about to get a pumpkin spice latte.
And this is my fashionable fall scarf.
And these are my Ugg boots.
And this is Common Agenda.
It's kind of more like Venti Pumpkin Spiced Common Agenda-atte, if you ask me.
Oh, stop, Emma, you're taking this way too far. I love it.
And here's the official Common Agenda Starbucks butler, Jean-Michel Meppa.
Here are your coffee beverages, mademoiselle.
Why is my name on this, George?
And why is my name spelled Irma?
Because je ne parle anglais.
Welcome back to Venti Pumpkin Spiced Common Agenda-atte. Well, it's been a week since daylight savings time began and my biological clock is ruined. Seriously, I've been asleep this entire week, so here are a few news stories that I'm pretty sure are real and not an elaborate frappuccino-fueled fever dream. Somebody call the veganist Kathy Freston because the DH's vegan station is now open on the weekends. Now you can wait in line and get that tasty tofu fresh cooked 7 days a week. Now your vegan friends have no excuse to skip out on your weekly Sunday brunches. You hear that, chrysanthemum? There's more than just eggs, tater tots, and pretend pasta at the DH. You literally have to come. Becky Tinker, a 2011 Emerson graduate, released Everstar, her first pilot and children's animated series, on Amazon Prime to rave reviews from the site's users. Everstar follows the story of Ainsley Wickett and her friend as they go on an intergalactic adventure to save the alien spaceship Everstar from disaster. This is part of Amazon Prime's pilot season, which means that Becky Tinker needs good reviews for the series to get picked up. Watch the episode and give your honest feedback or just click 5 stars. You never know when you might need the mafia. Emerson College is better known for its Potter nerds than for its athletes. So much so that our biggest sport is actually Quidditch. After months of chasing around men in golden spandex with wooden sticks between their legs, the Emerson Quidditch team has qualified for the World Cup. It's going to be held in Columbia, South Carolina, because they wanted to go for a location that is reminiscent of Hogwarts, off the grid, with customs a century behind the rest of society. And now for the crime log. We make a lot of jokes at the expense of the MBTA, and this week we were earnestly trying to avoid that. But the Green Line had to go completely off the rails, literally this time. The little train that couldn't went off the rails Sunday around the BU Central T stop. So now we're just gonna have to do an all-out roast of the T. Hey, MBTA, do you stand for Massachusetts Bay Transit Authority or Mad Bad Train Awful? That's right, I'm the Roast Master General, and maybe it's time we get you some training wheels. And now let's stay on track with Paola and Stage Spotlight.
So today I'm here with Alex Moran and Logan Freeman, the creators of Chubby the musical. So, hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
So can you tell me more about what Chubby is about?
Chubby is about a little singing robot lad named Chubby who lives on a planet in a dystopian society overrun by very civil suburban cyborgs.
Right, and he leaves his family in search of finding a god, and along that way he encounters a delightful cast of characters.
Okay, so how do you come up with a name like Chubby?
You go to Wendy's.
You get the 4 for 4.
The 4 for 4. You play with the idea of even having a musical, and you start thinking of really stupid names for a really serious musical you want to do. And
then
just
stick with the stupid name.
Yes,
you come up
stick with the
first.
first stupid name, and then make a musical out of that.
As far as the cast members, what are some of like the characters that we're going to be seeing?
Well, you're going to see Alex here portraying the singing Chubby robot.
You'll see Logan here as the cult leader who Chubby falls for.
Shem. You'll see Zach Stetson as a singing jester.
A whole bunch of different majors and kids of different fields of studies are in the show, so it's not just theater.
So when is the show?
It's November 20th at 9:30 in the NPR.
9:30 NPR. All right. Well, you heard it here first. For Stage Spotlight, I'm Paola.
She only comes out at night, the lean and hungry type. Nothing is new, I've seen her here before.
Hey everybody, I'm Camilla Zagarzazu, your in-studio correspondent, and today we're joined by a very special guest on the show, Rachel Sampson. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, so I know that you are a part of Jumpstart, which is a fantastic organization, but a lot of people on campus don't really know what it is, so can you describe what you guys do?
Yeah, of course. Jumpstart is an AmeriCorps program, and its goal is to bridge the learning gap between children who grow up in low-income communities and their more affluent peers. So we go into low-income preschools who work with children who are underprivileged and try to give them a jump start on their education so that they'll be on reading level by the time they're in 3rd grade, because if a child isn't on reading level by the time they're in 3rd grade, they're 4 times less likely to graduate high school.
That's a really great organization. I know that you have a special role or position in it. Can you describe what it is?
Well, I'm a Corps member, so there are team leaders and Corps members, and then there are office assistants. So Corps members make up the actual team, and they're led by their team leader, and we go into preschools, and Corps members are assigned like 3 or 4 children usually and work individually with them for both semesters, because it's really important to be consistent for those kids, you know, because they might not have that at home. Yeah. So you work with the same kids for a whole 2 semesters, a whole school year, and you just try to teach them how to spell their name, hopefully how to read, and you know, it's a case by case, but just get them further than they are now.
That's so wonderful. And what's your favorite thing to do with the kids at their school?
So I love working with the kids with reading, because they actually love it way more than you think they would and retain so much more information than you think. But we also have an activity at the end of the day that I love doing, because we ask them to share their favorite part of the day, and we clap and cheer their names, and they just jump and dance, and they love to talk about themselves, so it's their favorite, so it's really cute. That's
awesome. And how can people who aren't involved with Jumpstart now take a role in it?
So Jumpstart is a work-study job, so you can apply through eCommon, but if you don't have work-study or you have a job and you just want to be involved, you can still apply, find the email through the Emerson website, and you can actually serve for both semesters and just get a grant at the end of the year.
That's awesome. And what do you think the best part about Jumpstart is?
Definitely how much of a difference we make, because I know I was skeptical. I was like, I'm not a teacher, we're not making a huge difference, but my kids started to learn the vocab words and remember things that I didn't think I was actually teaching them, and I was, so that's great.
That's amazing. And how long have you been part of the organization?
This is my 2nd year now. So it's really great because I get to see some of my former students, and they're in older classrooms now, and they still remember me, which I was surprised, and they still love to talk about Jumpstart, and they're always asking if Jumpstart's going to come to their classroom. So
that's awesome. And do you guys ever do anything above preschool, or is it just preschool age?
It's preschool because we're trying to get them on level for 3rd grade, but AmeriCorps has other organizations that go into other classrooms.
Awesome. And is there any events you guys ever do on campus, or any raising awareness about the org?
We do. We raise awareness with events like making crafts for the classroom and things like that, and we don't have any coming up right now, but there'll definitely be email blasts about it if anyone wants to be involved.
Definitely. Are you guys at the org fair at the beginning of the year?
We are. We're at both org fairs, winter and original.
Yeah. And do you have any advice for anyone that maybe has never worked with kids before?
Yeah, it's really important to talk to kids the way you would talk to anyone, because I think a lot of times we dumb things down and we just give them orders, but it's important to explain to kids why you're telling them what you're telling them, because they will retain it, and it makes a huge difference even at this young age.
Well, that's amazing. Well, I wish you the best of luck. It's a great org, and thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Let's jump over and start the Emersonian Buzz with Matt and Nat.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Nat.
Welcome to Emerson Buzz.
Here at Emerson, we love music.
Today we're going to go around Boylston Street and see if people can finish off the lines to some familiar songs. Let's go.
I'm going to sing them a few songs and see if they know the words.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
I don't know.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I'll be strong. And I learned how to get along, and now you're back.
A few times I've been around that track.
A lot of times. Cause it's not nothing, no one been like that.
Cause I ain't no.
Holla back, girl.
Yeah, I ain't no.
Holla back, girl.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. Everyone knows this.
She took a midnight train going anywhere.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yep. I remember that song.
You know what's the next line?
No, I don't.
I wish you would.
What is that? What's this one?
It's Jumper. Step back from that ledge, my friend.
I don't know what that is.
No? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. No?
Never heard
No
of
one
it.
knows that?
Never
What?
heard of it.
All right, so far no one has known this song.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
I do not know this one.
All right, ready?
Okay.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could.
Step back from the ledge. You could do it.
Cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. No, that's okay.
Sing us a song, you're the
Piano Man.
Play us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. And you got us feeling alright. Come to Emerson.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
Good times never seemed so good.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
So good.
I've
been inclined.
Bum, bum, bum. I think we made up some words during
Yeah,
that, but that was
but you
good.
know, it worked.
Yep.
And we had a good time.
Right, that's all that
And
matters.
That's all that matters.
After walking down Boylston Street, talking to a bunch of different people, we decided that no one really knows anything.
Some people knew some things.
Piano Man was
That was the biggest hit.
definitely the biggest hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Bunch of fun though.
It was. I'm Nat,
And I'm Matt.
and this was Emerson Buzz.
Back to Common Agenda.
Welcome back to the Venti Pumpkin Spiced Agenda-atte. Now, as you probably have guessed, I'm the biggest fan of Starbucks in the entire world. I even know the pretend language that the Starbucks uses. Tall means small, grande means medium, venti means large, and trenta is life. Alas, one can only go to Starbucks so many times on a college budget, so here are some fun upcoming events to fill time between PSLs. The good people at the Bright Lights will be screening the 1965 short documentary Holy Communion, which documented the event known as the International Poetry Incarnation, a historical gathering of the world's greatest beat poets at the Royal Albert Hall. No one is quite sure what that means, but it sounds like something just pretentious enough for hipsters to partake in, so they knew it would have an audience for the Emerson students. Thanks to Veterans Day, this Wednesday, classes are canceled. You know what that means. Emerson is going up on a Tuesday. If you're looking to have something crazy that night, I have the perfect place for you to go. The Institute of Contemporary Art in Boston. The ICA is hosting their first college night. Located in the city's hottest neighborhood, this event is sure to be poppin'. It'll have everything. Boston Phenomenon, DJ knife spinning in the lobby, a photo booth, an art lab, and I heard from an inside source they might even be giving out free soda. This is not an event to miss out on. This Friday, a discussion moderated by Visual Media Arts Senior Scholar in Residence Ken File will try to tackle questions like, can comedy survive this new age of political correctness? Is it possible to be a successful comedian without offending anyone? I certainly think so. After all, our 75% white, all-male writing staff has been killing it on the non-offensive game and staying PC as a Microsoft computer. War. War never changes. When the fiery leaves fall from the trees this November 11th, they will be accompanied by the brilliant red mushroom clouds burning the landscape of Boston to a crisp. Only a few will be able to survive the nuclear apocalypse protected by a series of specially designed vaults. Yes, Fallout is coming to Boston in the 4th installment of the award-winning game series. Many fans will lock themselves in their rooms for weeks, protected from the damaging radiation and pestering of friends to go to class. When they finally emerge, they will discover the wastelands of Boston, only to realize they just live in Alston.
Well, guys, my caffeine buzz is wearing off, so that's all the time we have this week.
Make sure you tune in next week for more news stories and upcoming events.
Bonjour, I have brought you 2 cups of my special blend of pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, Meppa, you shouldn't have.
You're right, I shouldn't have.
This PSL doesn't taste like it's a PSL.
It tastes like a magic potion.
It is a magic potion, and I am not really a barista. It's me, Charlie Duncan, heir to the collegiate coffee empire, and everything that tastes like dirty water.
Dunkin' doesn't taste like it's dirty water.
Trust me, I make it. It's literally just water from the Charles.
Oh no! Is this a contrived way to make us wear stupid outfits on the next week's episode?
Maybe. Wahahaha!
I certainly hope it isn't, but we'll see you next week, everybody.
Be safe!